Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In this video we will look at building up PHP applications or getting started with PhpStorm. But before we actually get started, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. So PhpStorm is a commercial cross-platform IDE or integrated development environment for PHP built by a company called Jetbrains. PhpStorm provides an editor for PHP, HTML, and JavaScript with on-the-fly code analysis, error prevention, and automated refactoring for PHP and JavaScript code. PhpStorm is written in Java, so users can extend the IDE by installing plugins created for PhpStorm or write their own plugins. So to get started, let's get to it then. So as you can see here, I've got a browser here. So first of all, we're just gonna look at how we can actually download and install it, and then we get to it then. So to be able to, obviously, to get started, we're just gonna type in PhpStorm. Inside, we're just gonna Google PhpStorm, which I've got here now. So once we actually search the PhpStorm, obviously our first bit is a link, jetbrains.com. So we click on this bit here. So basically PhpStorm is not free. It's for commercial use, and obviously you can get the licenses, but if you want to try it, there's a 30 days trial version that you can try and have a look at how everything goes before you actually make the purchase. So as you can see here now, I've got it on the screen now. So in this part here, you can actually download and install it directly from the website. So I suggest you go through that with all the installations, because I've actually got it installed, so there's no point going all over it again. So download and install it and come back to the video. So I'm just gonna minimize this bit here. So as you can see here now, I've got the PhpStorm opened. Yeah, this is just a blank page. So to get started, obviously I'm just gonna speak briefly about the major framework support. So PhpStorm is perfect for working with Symfony, Laravel, Drupal, WordPress, Zen framework, Magento, Joomla, Cake PHP, and other frameworks. So as you can see, I've actually mentioned all the major PHP frameworks that is on the market or that you can use straight away. So I also just talk briefly about all the PHP tools. So the editor actually gets your code and deeply understand its structure, supporting all the PHP language features for modern and legacy projects. So it provides the best code completion, refactoring, and on-the-fly error prevention, and more. So this IDE also includes front-end technologies. So I'm just going to speak briefly about that before we actually get into it. So it actually helps to make the most of the cutting-edge front-end technology such as HTML5, CSS, SASS, less stylus, CoffeeScript, TypeScript, Emmet, and JavaScript, with refactoring, debugging, and unit testing available. So I hope now we've actually got the overview, so we can just get into it straight away now. So if you have a similar page to mine, then you want to start a new project, then you can come inside a file and then new project. So here we've got the new project dialog here. So I'm just going to explain briefly what type of projects that you can actually install. So here we've got actually Drupal. So here you can actually link your Drupal installation path here. So by selecting the browse, and the same actually implies to the Joomla, also the WordPress. And with the web or the front end side, you could also create Angular CLI, Angular JS, Bootstrap, HTML template, HTML5 boilerplate, Node.js Express application, React application, React Native, and then Vue.js. So as you can see here now, there's a couple of actually projects that you can get started with. Yeah, so I'm not, this video is not necessarily for programming, so it's just to get you started. So I'm not going to program in this video. I'm just going to show you a way around and how to start your new project so that you can actually get started in terms of doing your own coding. So you can get started by creating PHP empty projects, right? So here, once you click or you select the project that you want to create, then you can click on the create. So here, so this is the location or the project location. So you can actually change the location to select where you actually want the project to be located, or what folder you want to put in the project. So you can select by clicking on this bit here. So you get the browser. So with this point here, so you can actually select what type of folder you want to create your project in. So once you're done with that bit here, then you can also change the project name. So here we've got Untitled Project 3. So we could just call it First YouTube, or whatever you want to call it. So we're just gonna call it First YouTube, and then click on the create. So we also prompted to select this bit here. So projects can either be opened in a new window or replace the project in the existing window, or to be attached to already open project. So here we can click this bit here to open the project in this same window, or we can open a new window. So I'm just gonna open it in this window. So as you can see here now, we've got nothing inside and some few external dependencies for the PHP language, and then we've got scratches and consoles. So as you can see here, we've got nothing, and I've got an error here. Windows Defender might be impacting your build and ID performance. PhpStorm checked the following there. So you can fix it by actually, you can configure it automatically. So you elevate the PhpStorm to have an administrative access. So as you can see, the Windows Defender configuration updated, right? So once you've got this bit here, as I told you, we're not going to be coding, so I'm just gonna make some I'm just gonna make the last explanation that we log off for this video. So to add a new file, as you can see, this is the folder of our application, for our project. So you can just go to right click on the folder, then you come inside the new. So here you can add a directory, the PHP file, PHP class, HTML file, style sheet, TypeScript, and whatever that you want to. You can also new scratch file. So what we would do is just gonna add a new PHP class file and see what actually comes. So here you can give the file the name of the namespace. So you can use if you use ctrl plus space for namespace completion. Yeah. So you click on this bit here, see, and then you can get a namespace. So you could just select any namespace that you want to use, right? So we're just gonna leave it just like this here. So we can add our file name. We're just gonna call it ftppre, just any name, just to show you what is actually happening. So as you can see here now, we have a first created PHP file inside a PhpStorm. So from here now, you could actually go on to write some code, yeah, and build it and run it. So you can run your code by clicking on this bit here. So as you can see, you have got run, you can debug it. So these are all the necessary stuff that you need to keep going. So what I'm going to do is just going to leave it here. As I told you, we're not going to be coding. So to log off, I'm just gonna make some brief remarks. So all the features in the WebStorm are included into PhpStorm, so with full-fledged support for PHP and databases, SQL support added on top of it as well. So I hope you've actually got the whole thing set up, and you can go on, bang on, and make your own application or create your own projects. I hope this helped. So if you think this really helped you, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I've got lots of videos coming up. And have a lovely day, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Stay blessed and peace. Catch up later. Bye bye.